contests on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the Chicago Bears and the New Orleans Saints. The Hallis Trophy and a date at the Super Bowl await one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down, Bears.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's looking for Colston Loveland. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
It's the first carry for the Wisconsin rookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. That one connects. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. They go to him again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints, nothing.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Come on, stay.
First down, and they go right back to it. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for his back, Alvin Kamara there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
That's Lockett. He brings it in. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Rattler to the air now. Screen here for Kamara. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Pierce. He'll not get past the line. He's held up at the 4th. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run here. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rattler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish up their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion left. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
3rd down. Here's Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Chicago.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another carry for him. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Hey, blue. Ready.
Pierce up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Black shot. Yep.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Fight. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punting unit. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down around the 34. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
What is up?
We got it.
Williams on 1st down. That's Morrow to catch out left. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
What is up?
This is Loveland working the right side. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Going ground on first and goal. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. The Saints call their third and final timeout. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal. Gets it again. And this time he makes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Saints 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the set.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Set. Black 40. Ready?
Looking to throw, Rattler. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Black Ultra. Let's go. 60 red. 60 ready.
Rattler trying again on second. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Third down, and the Bears loading up that secondary. They're in dime.
Set hut. 33. Yellow. Set hut.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Connection made to Shaheed. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Green jack. Ready, ready. 50, green. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So they'll decline this and take the result. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. On the return, here's Palmer. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Handoff, headed left, Pierce. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Rattler setting to throw. Finds him over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
It's Kamara on third down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. So out now comes the punter. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. They give it to him again. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Third and 4 coming up now. Working from the gun, Williams. Is brought in by Burden. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Running back sent in motion. Now Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing third and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And he pushes this down to the 40.
First and 10 at the 42.
Williams from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Again, it's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To the air yet again, Williams. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears push their lead further to start the half.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Saints 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Palmer on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this first and 10.
Set, hut. 52.
Rattler to the air now. Screen here for Kamara. Gets up the edge to the 35. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
He's ready. 10, 50.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, Rattler. Hits his running back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
45.
From the gun on third down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this.
Set.
They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in a hurry up here.
Right. 77.
And the Saints first down.
Hut, hut.
Kamara now on first and 10. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's Saints football, and their postseason rides on this quarter, Brock, as they come in trailing. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Slow check. Down. Ready.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's another
Ready.
Saints first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Here's Rattler. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Check, cut.
Kamara running out of the gun. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within one score in the 4th. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. Big play gets him across midfield. Sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
1st down, Chicago.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Fits it through the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
He's back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Chicago.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. He gets it headed right. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Saints 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Let's go. Ready?
Rattler now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. Set.
Rattler trying again on second. Completed right side to Addison. And this one doesn't go far. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Set.
On 3rd down, here's Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears get it back with a nice return to boots down inside the 30.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back to the well again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
What is up?
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Bears nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Out now are the special teamers to try a Bears field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Return starts from the goal line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Rattler on the play fake. Trying to push deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The give here on second. And they'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
So the Bears take this one on the road. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also